Hello, my dear friends. I'm very sorry because I was working on my first video and I found out that I didn't check the little box for the audio. You know, I was talking for nothing. Okay, what I was talking about was about first thing was Justin Trudeau. Okay, Justin Trudeau did all kind of fucking shot like SNC Lavalin, Omar Khadr, and the $900 million he was going to invest in the WE charity. But you know, he gave money to his mother, he gave money to his brother. So it is a conflict of interest. You know why? Because his mother and his brother are family, and a family in the government does not work. So it creates a huge conflict of interest. You know, so this is the first thing. Norman Traversy sent a letter to the President of the States and the President of Mexico, telling him that you know, the government federal of Canada was doing human trafficking. He's even doing kid trafficking, because you could see little girl getting married with old man, you know, and those little girls were only speaking French and also English, you know. It's because the government took them and brought them, sent them abroad the country. Okay, so it is very bad. I am only hoping that Mexico and USA will be investigating on Justin Trudeau. So we're not talking about the RCMP. The meaning of the RCMP is Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the RCMP, and since Brenda Lucki took over, the RCMP is more and more corrupt than ever, you know. When came the time to investigate on Justin Trudeau, so Brenda Lucki decided to stop it, and there would be no investigation done on the Prime Minister of Canada. But if it comes back from the States or Mexico, the investigation will take place. We're not counting on the RCMP because they're worth fuck all. Okay, if they can't investigate on the Prime Minister or any MPs, they're there for fuck all. You know, they're not even doing their job properly. RCMP, when I was very sick in the past as well, so they came to my place. I was living in Longueuil, and there was two RCMP agents. They were coming from Montreal headquarters. Okay. So they came to my place to tell me that I was a national threat. Could you believe that? A national threat? I was suffering from chronic major depression, and I was a national threat. Jesus Christ, they have nothing else to do, okay? A week later, two guys, a staff sergeant from the RCMP and another guy, they came to meet me at Tim Horton. They had me sign a sheet of paper mentioning that I would not go to the public with what I had to leave, what I had with them, you know. So I was not mentioning it to nobody, but I'm very sorry about that. I am no longer military. I can say whatever I want, okay? I'm so very sorry about that. I can say whatever I want, and I can say whatever I think, okay? This is two things, and I think that I am managing those two things very well, okay? As I said, I have a friend in Ontario. That friend is my brother. I keep talking good about him because this man is very good. This man is also a veteran. You know, he's in my heart. You know, he's in my heart. I don't know what size it is, but he's in my heart. I won't pronounce his name as well because I've always told him that I would not pronounce his name either in public or in writing, because I'm doing a blog as well with email. I'm saying a lot of things. I'm a big talker. I always realize what I say I'm going to do, okay? But now it is kind of hard because the federal government, I won't even be able to get in the blog there, okay? Because our CMP is protecting it. That's the only thing they can do, protecting the door. I will say that it is the only thing they can do, the RCMP are fuckers, okay? The RCMP are really fuckers for what they had done to me in the past, okay? When I did the grievance in D&D in 1995, okay, the Provost Marshal, the big boss of the military police, hired an ex-RCMP agent, which was federal in the past. So the Provost Marshal is a federal man, and an ex-RCMP agent was a federal in the past. So the ex-RCMP agent will investigate on the military police. So 3 federal. So it's a big conflict of interest that the Provost Marshal did not realize at that time. Okay, it doesn't mean that the Provost Marshal is God. No, I'm not telling that. I'm not saying that at all. The Provost Marshal is a fucking cocksucker. You know, the good name for him is a cocksucker, because since he did that to me, okay, if the military police was able to get out of it, it's possibly because of the RCMP and the Provost Marshal as well. Right now I'm fighting against the federal to solve my case, because since 1995 there was not even a year that I sent a registered letter to the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Defense, and there was only one CDS that had replied me at once, or Minister of National Defense, Mr. Gordon something. He was a liberal. Now I lately received a letter from Harjit Sajjan telling me that he has closed my file. But there is one thing Harjit Sajjan doesn't know. In order to close a file, you got 2 parts. The 2 organizations must say that, okay, we close the file. I haven't said I was closing the file. For me, my file is still open, and for the minister it's closed. I'm very sorry, but I am the Canadian citizen. I have my word to say, okay? And my word is that my case is still open, and whoever wants to review it is very welcome, okay? It's very welcome, because I have 3 books of evidence, okay? If the RCMP comes to my place and arrest me, well, I will have to go to court. And once I go to court, I will take my 3 books of proof of evidence. I will give it to the judge. I say, sir, I want you to take care of it. I want you to read it as it is right now. You will see I did the little book the first book is whatever I thought about that, and I'm not going to explain what they did to me in 1995. I will not explain it, because I have explained it a lot of time in the past. I'm only hoping that you saw it. Harjit Sajjan, you basically know what I'm talking about, okay? It is up to you to fix it. Now I'm counting on you to fix it, okay? You do your fucking job. You are paid to do it, so do it. Simple as that, okay? I have no word for that. You know that, Harjit Sajjan, you know that I don't consider you at all with your fucking turban in the government. Right now there are 4 turban in the government, in the federal government, and whatever next government we're gonna have, you better not have turban in his government, because I will tell him exactly. I will tell him not to use or not to employ turban head or whatever they call it, but I mean, I don't want that. I only want real Canadian in the government. I think that's what we all deserve. That way, thing won't be crook. Because Harjit Sajjan is a crook man. The RCMP is crook. The Prime Minister is crook. All the ministers are crook. Same thing as MPs. All they are crook. Okay. We all know that the NDP, what they did with the government. We all know what the Bloc Québécois did, the Quebec Bloc did with Justin Trudeau when came the time to vote for him, to devote him or kick him out. If François Blanchette was there to protect him. Okay, so I would like to thank you so much, and I would say have a nice next week. Thank you very much.